What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Hi, and welcome back to another edition of What's the Buzz? And we've got a special episode, a series of special episodes. They're all about Jane Durham and the Vicar on the bike. So Jane, tell us what you've been up to this week.
So last week and this week, I have cycled to visit 4 Mary Magdalene churches in the southeast and the east of the diocese. Last week, I went to Sparkford and Stole, which is over near Henstridge. And this week, I went to Ditchit and Upton Noble.
So that was 2 trips. Now, which was longer? How many kilometres did you do on the first day?
So the first day I did 48 kilometres and this week I did 56.
Wow, 56. So 48 and 56. And was the second bit extra, a bit longer? Was it more arduous or?
I did more climbing and it was a longer route, but actually I got home at the same time. Partly because I was riding with someone else, so I had some companionship, which was wonderful. I was with Rob Wilrand from the diocese. But also I think because I had mastered my nutrition better and I didn't run out of energy in the last 10 kilometres this week, which was a huge step forward.
Well, nutrition and sustenance super important when you're on an epic cycle trek. So, and the weather, remind me what the weather, we've had some really good weather. Was it hot? Too hot?
Yesterday, which was the second of the 2 trips, was nice. It was cloudy until we got home and then the sun came out and it got really hot. Last week it was quite hot. I got through quite a lot of water.
So one of the things, the really exciting things, is you're going to visit different Mary Magdalene churches. So is there a theme that's emerging? And when you meet people, what questions are you asking?
Amazingly, in every church so far, people have come out to meet me, which has just been hugely encouraging and quite humbling. And what I ask them is, what are the joys and what are the sorrows? And the joys are, by and large, meeting to worship and discovering faith. And the challenges, it wasn't sorrows, it's challenges. The challenges are currently predominantly around finances and around keeping these big old churches going with the numbers, because some of them are really quite small communities and that makes things more challenging for them.
Yeah, and I think that's a common theme as you start to see in rural parishes. So in my mind, there must be lots of things thriving. Must be some really good news that you're seeing. You're meeting people in lots of different parishes.
I think the really good news is that there are people there who are willing to come and meet me. And that says something about faith and about a willingness to explore a different way of raising money and a different way of doing things. For me personally, this is one of the most encouraging, faithful things I have done in the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years so far.
Brilliant. Okay, so what is the next challenge? What are we going to expect next?
The next challenge is the big one in terms of climbing. I am going to cycle from Exford to Taunton via Winsford, Withiel Florey and Clatworthy. And I understand that the hill up to Clatworthy is very steep. This week I climbed approximately 630 metres overall. Next time I'm out, which is in 3 weeks' time on the 21st of August, I'm climbing 850 metres, so an extra 200 metres.
Wow.
So that's a third as much again.
Well, let's hope then that the parish of Clatworthy, let's hope that they turn out in force. So Jane, best of luck.
Thank you.
Keep going.
I will.
And we'll come back and hear more about your adventure and your story.
Thank you.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.